Me, like, right now, as far as my job goes,
This makes me really worried. So I had my meeting at work, and that was yesterday. So today's Tuesday. And on Monday, when I went into work, it was basically talking about additional precautions that we were going to start having patients do in order to stop the spread of the infection or help to stop it. Having patients wash their hands as soon as they go into the operatory. We'll open up the doors opposed to everybody touching the doorknobs and just wipe them off after. Trying to keep appointments more staggered so not so many people were together in the waiting room, like things like that. That day, it was a good day. I had, I think, one patient that we rescheduled because she has quite a medical history type thing, and we just didn't want to risk it. And so we canceled her, but everyone else showed up. The front desk was going in and calling about Tuesday, which is today, to confirm patients. And even though our schedules were completely packed and loaded, by the time it was all said and done, there were 2 hygiene patients. So I had 2 patients and it was just in the morning. Long story short, that night or last night around 8 or so,
yeah, I was late.
I got a message and it came out as a recommendation from the ADA as well as the New Hampshire Dental Association that all dental offices and practices close down for 3 weeks to try to, I think it's more or less they're trying to quarantine everybody without saying that they want to quarantine everybody. Ryan and I are we feel pretty okay that from reports that even if we got sick that we should be okay. But again, it's the other people.
The big problem is spreading it to people who won't be. Like, that's the major thing, like the elderly and people who have underlying conditions.
Which I know in our case, if they wanted to do that, they should just say that and then fine dandy. But I know that a lot of other people wouldn't necessarily want to be quarantined or appreciate being quarantined. But it's not just like...
Yeah, you might be fine, but like, at least from what I've read is, you can have it for up to 2 weeks and not even know it, but you're still spreading it.
Like my dad, but you have grandparents that we have to watch out for as well. I did learn that it's airborne and that they're believing that most people are breathing it in through their nose. Apparently. So I don't know why toilet paper is so important. Wouldn't it be like tissues to make sure you're blowing it out of your nose?
So long story short, you're out of work for 3 weeks.
Long story short.
At least 3 weeks. It could be longer. Never know. All depends how this plays out, but...
Don't make me cry.
Me, like, right now, as far as my job goes...
This makes me really worried. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, not worked since I was, like, 15 years old.
But as far as my job goes, if you guys don't know, I work in concrete industry. I actually work in Massachusetts, not in New Hampshire. The mayor of Boston has shut down all of construction activities in the city of Boston, which we don't really do a whole lot in the city of Boston, but I mean, that definitely, I don't know, is like a precursor to maybe what's to come. The one thing that we might start running into is for a lot of jobs, in order for them to be poured, for us to deliver concrete, they have to be inspected by the town. If towns are closing their offices, that might not happen. Like, the inspections might not happen, hence no concrete is going to be poured. So as of right now, nothing has really changed. It's definitely slowed down a bit. Like, we're not as busy, and I can definitely see that the slowdown is happening. But we're still in business for the time being, and I'm still working. But
well, that's good.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes me nervous. And then if I'm not worried about like the mortgage and things, I'm worried about, well, what if we can't find food? I literally want to like go get seeds.
We have okay, so we went grocery shopping yesterday.
Literally, we had half a thing of spaghetti, quinoa,
some frozen meat in the freezer.
I think we have cocoa.
Like, if we went on lockdown, probably have a couple days maybe of food, and that's it. And like not even good stuff.
The
Like,
animals have more
we'd have
food
to
than
eat
us.
like a hamburger with no bun. Like that's what we had. So we went grocery shopping yesterday. We bought all kinds of stuff, a lot of non-perishable and frozen foods. It was very eerie, like being in, because we actually went to Walmart. And
I actually took a picture.
most grocery stores are like barren, and Walmart still has some stuff, so that's why we went there. But like the soup aisle at Walmart, empty, like zero. Pasta was pretty ravaged. Like there was no like mac and cheese.
We
What
couldn't
else?
even get like frozen vegetables at Walmart. I
Yeah.
had to go today to Hannaford's to get frozen veg, and it was very diminished.
Yeah.
Like,
And we realized last night when we got home after we bought everything at Walmart that we didn't get like any butter or anything like that, and we don't have any butter. I think we had like one stick left.
Ryan
We're like, oh no. So
uses a lot of butter when he cooks.
And you went to the grocery store. They didn't have anything. No butter, right?
They had
yeah.
no regular butter. They had vegan butter, which when we were doing our diet thing, we had a vegan meal, and Ryan
Oh, it was
not impressed. He didn't even eat it. What did you have? Vegan tacos?
Yeah. I mean, power to you if you're vegan.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do
not
it
his
personally.
flavor.
Not my
Not
thing.
his flavor. So there was vegan butter, and then there was like country crock.
Yeah.
Country crock.
But it's like a olive oil based spread. It's not even really
Yeah,
butter.
I think it's margarine.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing. And it wasn't even like a smaller tub. It was like the
Huge.
family-sized tub. We
Huge
will
tub.
never eat that much.
So you bought that, but then like on my way home from work today, I went to Walmart again to see if they had butter because we didn't even look last night when we were there.
You needed to go there for something else, I think.
Yeah, and they had a ton of it. Like it was weird though. The whole dairy section was pretty empty, but they did have quite a bit of butter. It was definitely picked through, but there was quite a bit there. Very little cheese, very little milk, and it was just really empty.
I feel like we need to go get some of Dad's chickens
Yeah,
because we don't have anything for breakfast.
I know.
And I feel like we need to get a cow. Anyway, I hope that you guys are all set. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to...
I don't either. You're gonna.
My lawn is going to look immaculate.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
You're
Because
gonna
that's
go.
the only thing that I can think of.
You're gonna. If you guys don't know, like Pam is the biggest workaholic ever. When we have 3 or 4 days off in a row, rarely, if we have like a long weekend or something, Pam's like, I should just go to work. Like, I'm bored. I should have just worked today. Like, she is the biggest workaholic ever.
I don't even...
So you having 3 weeks off, I don't even know where. Like, this is gonna be interesting, guys. It's gonna be interesting.
I like tell people, like, you don't even have to pay me. Let me just come in.
Yeah, I know. You would work for free.
I don't
So-
know. I just like it.
Anyway,
I like people.
you're gonna document it though here on.
Yeah, Ryan
the
says
tubes.
Ryan says that I should document it. It gives me something to do so I don't go crazy,
Yeah.
or you guys get to witness my crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Just keep them updated on what's going on.
when I was at the store today, there
Yeah.
was a gentleman that was behind me, and he said I was very nice and friendly.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
And I waved goodbye. I said, "Bye, my friend." And he said, "Stay healthy." And I said, "I will."
I'll try my best.
He was very nice. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go out and just see Ryan's best friends. Shout out to you, who is also Ryan. He actually called just to check in and see how we were doing and making sure that we were good on things. And I know that he set up posts and just saying, hey, if anybody needs anything, let me know, which I just think is really, really nice, actually. His wife witnessed some people being a little rude to the elderly population when they're trying to get things. Do not push them out of the way.
Yeah, guys, be
Like,
friendly.
Relax.
Help others. You're gonna be fine. And help the people who are most likely to be most affected. That's all.
That's our update for now.
Unemployed. Still
Oh
employed.
my gosh, don't even say that. That's why, Kimmy, you make mommy sad. No, mommy's not really crying. Not this time.
All right.
I got
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Say bye.